What is good, guys? Adam, the 5th of York here. I am back in New York in my bedroom, and in today's video I am going to be ranking my 5 favorite matches from this past semester when I was studying abroad in London. I left London just about a week ago, and unfortunately won't be going to any more European soccer matches anytime soon. That being said, I am super grateful that I was able to go to so many games during my time in Europe. In just about 15 or 16 weeks, I went to about 14 games across 10 stadiums, 4 countries, and 9 competitions, including the Premier League, the FA Cup, the EFL Cup, World Cup qualifications, Premier League 2, the Europa League, Serie A, Austrian Bundesliga, and last but not least, the Portuguese Primeira Liga. Further, if you told me 4 months ago that I'd be seeing my favorite club, Southampton, play 4 times, both at home, twice away, and in a cup final, I totally would not have believed you. Really, I cannot stress enough how amazing this past semester was in terms of how many football games I really got to go to. With all that in mind, let's jump right into my top 5 favorite matches from this past semester. Number 5, Spurs v Ghent on February 23rd. The final score was 2-2. This was my first match at Wembley Stadium, which was sold out that night. There was a ton on the line for Spurs. It was the round of 32 in the UEFA Europa League. Besides feeling the pressure and anxiety in the stadium amongst the Spurs fans, hoping to actually win a match at Wembley, I enjoyed watching the 10,000 away fans sing and dance and make tons of noise the whole match. My favorite part of the night, however, was being on a crowded train with tons of Spurs fans who were singing their team's praise all the way from central London to Wembley. I was really enjoying the fans' passion and exuberance. Number 4, Chelsea versus Manchester United. This match was on the 13th of March at Stamford Bridge, and it was the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. The final score was 1-0 Chelsea, and while I would have wanted to see more goals, besides N'Golo Kante's second half goal, I really got to enjoy my first time at Stamford Bridge, and the atmosphere was absolutely amazing. Honestly, one of the best parts, however, was off the pitch and on the touchline. The feud between Antonio Conte and Jose Mourinho, which sort of picked up after a few calls were going against United's way. The best part, however, was when the Chelsea fans were verbally abusing Jose Mourinho. After minutes of abuse, Mourinho looked over his shoulder and put the number 3 up, and then pointed to the ground, saying, he won 3 titles with Chelsea. Honestly, what a brilliant move by Mourinho, and soon after the Chelsea fans weren't taunting him as much, if at all. Number 3, Chelsea versus Southampton on April 25th at Stamford Bridge. This was my second match at Stamford Bridge, and I really got to enjoy being part of the away fans with the Southampton fans. As many of you know, or many of you have realized, the away fans are usually the most passionate fans, as they are the ones who travel to go see their club. The away section was totally crowded that night, and while Saints ended up losing by the score of 4-2, the away fans, we were singing for 90 minutes straight on our feet the whole game, even though it says, you shouldn't be standing for the whole time, or standing the whole time is frowned upon. One of my favorite moments was when Saints tied it up 1-1, and we turned over to the home fans and started singing, "Shall We Sing a Song for You?" Because the home fans, the Chelsea fans, were so quiet and we were making so much noise that, we could afford to sing another song for them. Number 2, Rapid Vienna versus Red Bull Salzburg.
Spielerwechsel bei Rapid, aus dem Spiel verletzt unsere Nummer 23 Adam Tröstlerson. Neues Spiel kommt dann für Nummer 18 Tamas Shanto.
This was my second match outside of England after seeing Inter Milan in Italy, and this was one of the most memorable, exhilarating, and terrifying matches that I'll ever go to, and ever have been to for that matter. From the start, when we went to the local pub, everyone was really getting excited for the match. We had a good conversation with a few supporters around our age, and they told us some of what the Ultras do during the match and what minutes we should be clapping and what songs and whatnot. It was really great to talk to them. But inside the stadium, as I pulled out my GoPro, which honestly made me look like a super tourist, I got yelled at. From getting yelled at, I was understanding that, this was not a place for videos or photos, but as the man who stopped me from taking any pictures said to me, you are here to sing and shout and support the club. And for 90 minutes, we did that. On our feet in this section, there were flares, smoke bombs, flags, you name it, they were out there. Fans just going crazy for this match. And while Rapid Vienna lost, I have to say this was one of the most memorable football matches that I have been to and probably will go to for many years to come. And number 1, Manchester United versus Southampton in the EFL League Cup final at Wembley Stadium. Today is the day. You may ask yourself, why is this your favorite match that you went to? Southampton lost. But I have to say, yes, while it was very painful to see them lose, this whole day, the whole day out at Wembley, this was the most memorable match of the whole semester. From the beginning of the day where we went to the pub with all the Southampton supporters, where they called me Harry Potter, and I got to talk with a few locals who were kind of proud that an American like myself supports the same club as them, to marching to the stadium with the fans, singing in the streets, making our way into the stadium, where there were probably close to 40,000, if not more, Southampton supporters packed in. We were buzzing the whole day, and while we did go down 2-0, the fact that Saints had come back and we're unlucky to concede late in the match, the whole sort of emotion that came with that match was incredible, memorable, and I would say I would want to have that experience again, but next time I would like to see Southampton win. Over the summer, I'll be going to less matches than I obviously have been in the past while in Europe. So if you guys have any suggestions for what you would like me to put on this channel, any videos you would like to see, let me know in the comments, tweet at me, whatever it is. I look forward to hearing from you. So that is it for my top 5 favorite matches of the semester. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider sharing it with a friend. As always, please subscribe, stay in touch, and keep the passion alive. Welcome to my family, the 5th Ultras.
Preditah.